Here we go. We finally got Star Wars loaded all up. We can finally play this game while we watch the Chris Chan documentary. This is part 11 of the Chris Chan documentary. Aren't you guys excited? Well, no, this is part 12. Oh, wait a minute. No. This is part 12. We did 11 already. I almost made you guys upset, didn't I? Let's get it going. You know it takes a while, so.
What made him this way?
I don't know.
What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story.
Sonic's you
of
probably.
Chris Chan.
I mean, if we're being honest, it's probably the bullying, which is terrible. But it is kind of the truth, and I think you all know that by now. How can there be over 62 episodes? We're gonna find out. We will find out. We will find out. All right, dude, how do you skip this?
On April 1st, 2009, Encyclopedia Dramatica announced that they removed the Chris Chan page from the site, expressing regret for portraying him in a negative light.
Wow.
And apologizing for any abuse or harm they may have caused.
That's nice.
But since this was an April Fool's Day prank, the
okay,
page was restored the following day.
Okay. I was like, what? Dude, every single time I think that there's some kind of growth in these trolls, it's just like, oh my God. And then the way that he portrays it is like, we just got nay-nayed. I just got nay-nayed.
On the 6th, Chris re-engaged in communications with Joshua Martinez via AOL Instant Messaging.
Who's that? I forget who that is.
He apologized for the negative things he said about Martinez on ED and claimed that he was a changed man.
Why is
Christian also told him that he credited Ivy for the rectification of his biological clock, which was...
He was green, it wasn't him. They wanted to kill him off. That just made me giggle, sorry.
...was the term he used to describe his sleeping pattern. Joshua claimed that he was friends with noted Disney actress Vanessa Hudgens. She apparently even chatted with Chris using Joshua's account, when in reality, it was Joshua who was playing the part of Vanessa.
No kidding,
She claimed that she was interested in offering an acting role in her movie to Chris.
Of course.
But she needed further proof of his acting talent. He said that he would think of a sufficient way to audition for her. Christian's aversion to messaging over the internet had lasted only a month.
Wow.
10 days after his so-called last video on YouTube, Christian created a new account called C. Chan Sonichu and offered a new video update on his life.
Well, the Sonichu Roast 2 site is back up again.
Oh shit, I just beat that guy up.
The address is quickville.com. And I'd like to thank my sweetheart Ivy for her most heartfelt emotional support and for fixing my biological clock. And I also would like to thank God Jesus, our God and our Lord and Savior, for their support as well.
Okay.
I pray to them every day, and I am guided by Jesus.
That's good, I guess.
And it's with the inspirations I feel I will continue the comic, about 3 pages a day, unless something comes up. We will be seeing many new things. The website will be better. I can feel the cosmos.
Okay.
Peace.
Behind the scenes, Christian had been telling Ivy that his mother had been having reservations about doing his laundry because his recent outbursts of stress and emotion often manifested themselves in short spurts of uncontrollable self-defecation. His doctor had suggested that...
Bro, that's horrible. Wait, so this dude was getting trolled to such an extent that he was shitting himself. That's terrible. Wow, dude, why does that make people feel bad? Like, I feel like trolls are probably like, yeah, it's so funny. He's shitting himself because he's so upset. Jesus Christ. Okay.
That he consider wearing liners, or what Chris called butt garments.
That's funny, but this is really fucked up. You're literally shooting these people, and then their helmets come off, and then you have to kill the stormtroopers while knowing what they look like. This is a psychologically tormenting game for me. This is horrible. At no point have I ever seen stormtroopers be people. This is horrible.
But he protested, stating that they were made for babies.
Wow. Well, it's called an adult liner. So.
Christian uploaded Sonichu episode 19 onto his quickville.com website, albeit not fully colored or retyped. Episode 19, Date Ed, aka Dating Education, even though the idea sounds dated, was meant to showcase how Christian's proposed dating education class would play out in a classroom environment. The story begins in Quickville University, where the aforementioned class will be taught by a character based on Sarah Jackson, Miss Jackaras, whose name is a blend word based on the surname Jackson and the reverse spelling of Sarah. She informs the class that for starters, she will be handing out Barbara dolls for the men and Robert dolls for the women. Miss Jackaras gives advice originally provided by 9-year-old Alec Greven in his book, How to Talk to Girls. Some of those in attendance include members of the Chaotic Combo, some of the main characters from the animated series
I swear to God, there's a South Park area. Yeah.
South Park, Ivy, and notably 2 new Pokemon-inspired characters, Reginald Sneasel and Ivy's original creation, Layla Flaffy. Ivy and Chris, who is still in the time void, simultaneously have the same dream where God and Jesus tell Chris that Ivy is a sweetheart to be and is the one who will fix his biological clock. God also foretells of the vanquishing of 4-cent garbage, which would allow Christian and Ivy to live together in peace. As Ivy's vision ends, Miss Jackaras informs the class that all of them have been matched with other classmates of the opposite gender, and they are given their own personalized screen names along with the screen name of the person with whom they are matched. They are instructed to converse with each other anonymously via online instant messaging. Afterwards, Punchy attempts to buy a soda from the vending machine, but he only has W quarters, whereas the machine only takes C quarters. It is established that the value of 10 C quarters equates to 1 W quarter. The following day, the pupils have their first iDate class, in which they chat with each other online. Reginald is jealous of Punchy for being paired up with Layla, his crush. Wild and Simone discover that they have been talking with each other and they fall in love. Meanwhile, Punchy and Layla go out on a date to McDonald's, while Reginald dejectedly watches on. Angelica comes to comfort him. After a brief chat, they fall for each other. As the 3 new couples watch the sunset, Ivy sits alone, waiting for Christian's eventual appearance in her life. On the final day of the class, the teacher's sister, Rita Jackaras, informs the pupils that her sibling was killed in an automobile accident involving a truck. She proceeds to hand out the final results of the exam. The lowest grade in the class belonged to Clyde Raymond Quash. Later that day, Chris posted a video in which he states that Sonichu episode 19 has been completed and talks about Ivy's pets.
My heartfully dedicated to my sweetheart, Ivy. I love you, Ivy.
I forgot that he was still dating this Ivy person.
That hermit crab. Not fun. He's got a hermit crab. How cute. Okay.
That's how I feel, Chris. Okay.
Also want to take a moment to reflect in memory of past Gal Pal or trolls. Still rumors are flying about. But anyway, the one who passed away, Sarah Jackson. Moment of silence for Sarah J. Oh, cool. Peace.
Later on, Christian filmed an additional video solely dedicated to Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Crass and his wife, Champ. We love you. Can't wait to play with you. Aww. Aww, especially Ivy. Okay, peace.
Chris released yet another video that day, in which he embraces his sex doll Kimmy. Taped over her face is a printout of Ivy's depiction of herself.
Well, here's Ivy.
Oh my god.
Hi, Ivy. I love you, Ivy. Come here.
Jump down.
Crabs and shit. Good little crabs. Good pets. I love you, Ivy.
He quickly took the video down.
That's probably a good
Happy
thing.
Easter, Ivy. Trust some shout. Happy Easter.
In his 4th and final video of the day, he imitates a bunny rabbit while dancing the bunny hop for the amusement of Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Maybe I should start posting 5 videos a day, huh?
On April 14th, Chris resumed communications with Vanessa Hudgens via Joshua Martinez's AIM account. Vanessa teased him and tried to make him confess that he would abandon Ivy and have sex with her. After incessantly saying arousing things to him, Chris admitted that she had rigged his erection and had begun masturbating. The conversation thusly turned into a sex chat. Vanessa called him a bitch, and he in response typed out his barks. Christian climaxed as he exclaimed, "Bam, bam, bam," and in the aftermath, confessed that he loved her. He let Ivy know about their interactions.
Well, I guess at the very least, that would we call that honorable? That he cheated on Vanessa. He cheated on Ivy with Vanessa Hudgens, and at the very least, he had the balls to be like, "I cheated on you, and I'm so sorry." What an interesting interaction, though, because you kind of know that it's all a troll. Even Ivy's a troll, right? So, like, Ivy's going to be there for him whenever he gets back. So I wonder what he'll learn from these interactions. Where, like, because he thinks that these are real, and he keeps getting trolled, and he just, for some reason, doesn't smarten up. So it seems like there's going to be a consistent pattern where Chris will just kind of fuck around with whoever he wants. And then he'll break up with whoever. And then they'll just be like, okay, I want to get back together. And they'll get back together with him because it's a fucking troll in the first place. And they're just trying to troll him. So, yeah.
This is for my sweetest Ivy's eyes only.
2 days later, the miscreants released a series of private, revealing photos and videos of Chris. The first video was requested by Ivy, who wanted Chris to prove that his semen would acquire the taste of the food he ate most often. However, he neglects the objective of the video as he pours some orange flavor Fanta into his cup of semen.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay, how do I move forward?
There you go, Ivy. Orange flavored, come. Hope you enjoyed that.
The next video was commissioned.
Okay, so, first of all, gross. Second of all, wouldn't this mean that by this logic, that his cum would taste like cum? Because he thinks that whatever you eat is what it'll taste like. You know, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? So now it's going to taste like spermies. Because he drank sperm. Okay, whatever. I'm overthinking this.
By Vanessa Hudgens, which features a completely naked Christian pretending to slow dance with Ivy in his bathtub.
Oh yeah, come on, let's go do it in the bedroom. Let's go.
I thought Ivy and him broke up.
As retribution for the adulterous nature of his interactions with Vanessa, Ivy forced Chris to film himself spanking himself. Still feeling the issue was unresolved, Ivy ordered Christian to take photos of himself wearing a pair of adult diapers, which were sent to him by a troll.
Well, I mean, he probably needs them if you think about it. So maybe that's not such a bad troll after all, you know?
Ivy's roommates suggested that he write "unfit for collection" on the crotch area of his diapers. In order to still appear appealing to Ivy, he decided to take a couple of snaps while licking his medallion and winking at the camera.
Wow.
On the day of the leaks, Chris had another chat with Vanessa. This time, he rejected her advances. Nevertheless,
he rejected Vanessa Hudgens?
A date with her at a
Wait, he rejected Vanessa Hudgens' advances? What a fucking Chad, dude. I mean, obviously it's not really Vanessa Hudgens, but he thought it was. And that's all that really matters. But then he still went to go on a date, so I guess that kind of negates that. But, okay.
McDonald's in Charlottesville. The next day, Christian uploaded a video on YouTube in which he apologizes to and expresses his devotion for Ivy, who is represented by his sex doll.
Ivy,
bitch.
I promise you my undying love and devotion. I promise you my heart, my soul, even my virginity, and all my romantic ways, and all my emotions, my undying emotions, that belong only to you. I swear in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, maybe I would never, ever leave you. I love you so much.
Wow, so beautiful. Wish my wife would do stuff like that for me. Oh, it's this guy's head. It's horrible.
Never leave me, Ivy. I will never leave you. I love you too much.
You just cheated on Ivy. What the fuck are you talking about, Chris? Oh, this dude's alive. Damn,
In
bro.
another video, also uploaded on April 17th, Christian recites Matthew chapter 5, verses 27 through 30 from the Bible, which reference adultery, and further elaborates on his affair with Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, wow.
I have sinned, and I have made a terrible mistake.
That is what sin
I cheated
is.
on my sweetheart, Ivy. The other day when I was chatting on instant message with Vanessa, she played with me, but to...
Wait, so I never asked this question. Do you think that Chris knows who Vanessa Hudgens is in the first place? Like, do you think that like he was like, oh, it's Vanessa Hudgens? Or do you think it was just some random person named Vanessa to him that could help him become an actor? You know what I mean? Like, does he understand is there an understanding there? Or was it just me?
By telling me about how she was playing with herself and whatnot, and trying to turn me on, but
True.
For a while I resisted by talking about
women are
Ivy
evil, bro.
and my promises to her, and I just didn't know how to react. So eventually
True.
I caved in.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, this kind of displays to us is that women are the reason men cheat. You know, it's always women. Men are not the problem. Women need to stop being, they need to stop lusting. You know what I'm saying? Women need to stop lusting after men. They need to stop forcing us to have these urges, okay? It's all their fault. Alright, guys?
Even though I was typing in Vanessa, I was actually shouting out Ivy. I repent. I wish to repent my sin in front of everyone who is watching this, and especially my sweetest Ivy.
Okay.
Ivy, I'm so sorry.
This guy looks cool as hell. He's got 2 pistols.
Please forgive me.
Chris, too bad you're in jail. You could play this game. It's pretty good.
And I also want to bring up another thing that comes to my mind. The trolls that are calling me and telling me that Ivy is a troll.
Oh my god.
She is not. Because I have heard her voice. I have heard her voice for over a month. And she is true.
This is what we talk about. This is the virtuous trolls are messaging Chris and being like, this isn't a real person, Chris. And he's like, yes, it is. I hear a girl's voice. But why is that enough proof to you? Oh, I didn't know there's people in there. Why is that enough proof to you, Chris? You had the girl trolled you with the Mr. Pickle thing. I just killed myself. Oops. How do you not realize that some of these, bro? I wonder if it's the desperate desire for these to actually be real people, so that he could like actually feel happy for once in his life, or if he's far too charitable to women because he just thinks that despite women like failing him over and over again, he still thinks that they're like fundamentally good and pure creatures because he says things along in those way. You know, yeah, because he also heard Julie's voice, and it was a 13-year-old boy.
True inner voice and inner heart. I know so. Even though she requested the recent items of question, that's sexual stuff.
Fuck this guy.
Videos and pictures. I am being punished because the trolls are getting their hands on them.
How do you think that's happening, Chris?
In the name of all that is holy and good, please, leave us alone, you trolls. Leave us alone. I have so much to live for, and I'd be a fool to lose Ivy, to give up Ivy.
Oh, I would give up Ivy for Vanessa Hudgens.
Give her up.
Well, maybe not. She's not that attractive.
2 days later, trolls leak.
Maybe for like Rebel Wilson. Ooh, mama. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a woman.
The unreleased comeback album by Christian and the Hedgehog
How do you
Boys,
fight?
which was largely inspired by Christian's relationship with Ivy. In fact, she is the subject of most of the songs on the album,
glide like in the
including
other
the
games?
reworking of Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Like a virgin. That's for the very first time.
I'll Never Leave You, Ivy, based on Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights.
Oh, Ivy, it's me, I'm Christian, I've come home.
I'm Christian.
And I'll never leave you in any way.
What's happening?
And I'm Sexy for My Ivy, sung over Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
Sweetest Ivy, you see these shackles, Ivy, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel...
Throughout mid to late April, Chris continued to chat with Vanessa, attempting to arrange their first meeting.
Okay.
They agreed to meet at James Madison University, where Chris would arrive with a specially made sign, waiting for her to notice him. He also wore the hat he had won for his entry in the Parappa the Rapper contest to make himself more identifiable. However, she never showed up.
Oh, that's so
in one
sad.
AIM chat, Christian claimed that he saw her once, and even called out her name. But apparently, she didn't hear, and he regrettably didn't get up from his seat to meet her. As punishment for not meeting up with Vanessa Hudgens, Joshua forced Christian to go have dinner with him at TGI Fridays and have him pay the bill for the both of them. This happened several times. On one occasion, Christian lamented that he didn't have any money because he had already spent his weekly allowance on their last dinner together.
Wow.
As a result, Joshua ordered and paid for himself, leaving Chris to watch. On April 23rd,
you're supposed to be able
released
to
a video in which
float.
he mocks and physically threatens Clyde Cash.
Oh, Mr. Clyde. I have a bit of a message for you in response to the one you sent to me recently. Basically, this is the impression I got from your message.
Oh, look at me! I feel like a silly man! Look at me! Don't look at my silly bra! Look at my silly... Mommy, I am the troll! I should be trolling! I should be trolling against everybody! Look at me! I'm getting down to an island or something!
It kind of sounds like somebody trying to mock like Indian people. Am I the only one who's getting that feeling? It's fucking bizarre.
Oh, you took out my silly bra! See my silly bra? I can be a kick in the head! Yeah! I'll punch you in the face! Yeah!
Maybe he sounds like a Star Wars character.
Oh, and how about this? I get angry!
If I jump in here, it'll be like a toaster.
I will call you out, Mr. Cash! I will call you out! Come on, troll man. Come out of your toaster's paradise. I'll give you a beatdown. If you don't like that, well, tough cookies. Well, Clyde, I'll be calling you out. I know you're in my neck of the woods somewhere, so just come right on out and find me.
Okay.
Peace.
The following day, he uploaded a video of his hypothetical marriage proposal to Ivy, while Christian's cover of Celine Dion's It's All Coming Back to Me Now plays in the background.
Why is this game so brutal? I electrocute them in the water.
World to me.
Okay.
You have changed me and formed me into such a more sociable, much better, more humble human being. I will never forget that, and I owe you so much. So Ivy, I stand here today just one simple question.
Will you do me the honor of being my wife, my sweetest Ivy?
Wow.
The days in the sun were so cruel.
What follows is a recording of a short comic, which later came to be known as Sonichu Special 2, or The Wedding Comic, which depicts Christian and Ivy's wedding. On the same day, Chris uploaded a video of himself singing a song that he composed himself called I Got a Fish.
I got a fish, would you like to make a wish? I got a fish, would you like to make a wish? I got a fish, would you like to make a wish?
April 27th also marked
Did Chris just learn what rhyming was? Is that why that happened? Like, what the fuck?
to the day that the miscreants leaked several more private videos of Chris. These were originally sent to Joshua Martinez with the intention of giving them to Vanessa Hudgens as part of Chris's audition process.
Right.
First
It
was a
makes
batch
sense.
of videos which starred a shirtless Chris who attempts to display his physical prowess through a myriad of means,
Feel my wrath!
including pretending to play Guitar Hero, lifting an empty office chair above his head,
Hello!
and finally lifting the same office chair with the addition of a basket containing books and other heavy
Whoa.
objects.
I want you a man from Nantucket!
Wow. It's kind of hot, huh?
And now for something completely different. Ba-dum!
The leak also featured a video called Quick Flying Elephants. The video features a completely naked Christian running rampant around his room, playing with his toys, and yelling out seemingly random jokes and references from TV shows such as Monty Python and Ed, Edd and Eddy, in an attempt to demonstrate his personal brand of random access humor.
I'm a woodpecker!
The following day, Christian was told by Ivy that one of her pupils, a Chinese girl named Ching Chong, had seen the April 16th leaks of Christian's private photos and videos on Encyclopedia Dramatica and was apparently scarred by them. In response, he made a captain's log explaining the videos.
You know that, first off, the one with the Navy being drunk, it's a good idea, but,
would you be able to do this?
You know, you don't have to do it if you don't like it, but, I recycle my own semen because, you know, yes, I do masturbate.
Oh,
I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Maybe you should.
As a lot of guys, I'm sure, have done the same thing in their time. Basically, into the cup, and I recycle it, so that way I won't lose any unborn children.
Okay.
So then I can also still have a.
So, wouldn't that mean that if you drank someone else's semen, that would also continue your semen production? Right? Like, think about it. But would that also mean that you would be able to have other people's kids? So, like, if I drank the semen of another man, and then I fucked a girl, then that girl would get pregnant by his cum. Okay. That makes sense. That makes logical sense.
A good semen count. Keep maintaining that by recycling that. Anyway, after that, the second topic, the one where I spanked myself. Yeah, I was doing that for fun, because, you know, sometimes I do random, silly, crazy things.
But I thought he was doing that because he cheated on Ivy.
And, sometimes adults feel pleasure from pain, even when they do it to themselves. I mean, not to a point where they kill themselves, but I mean, just like, you know, spanking is generally a popular type thing amongst adults.
Cool.
And then the third topic, which was the
he clearly has like some kind
of
Chris clearly has some kind of like degradation, like kink or something. It's fucking bizarre.
Me and adult diapers. Yes, I did get free sampling of diapers from a troll, but regularly I do not use them.
Why not?
But I just felt like trying a pair on, and it was okay. Not a big deal. It's just But, you know, I would not wear them on a daily basis. I wear briefs. I wear regular briefs.
Well, you can put them on underneath.
And sometimes I do, I get very stressed out from people who yell at me or misunderstand me or talk bad about me. And between that and other real-life stresses, it just builds up, and sometimes I just have to, it just comes out, and I sometimes accidentally poo my pants. I mean, who hasn't in their lifetime? I mean, pooed their childhood diapers, much less pooed their underwear.
Dude, what? That's kind of fucked, man. Like, Chris has, like, some kind of a stress reaction where he shits himself. And that's really fucked up, too, because, like, obviously, like, that sucks. But he also, well, before, he was talking about how he doesn't want to wear pants, or he doesn't want to wear diapers because that's for kids. Like, that's for baby shit. And he doesn't want to be, like, a baby. And that probably also conflicts with the fact that he is, like, immature because he has autism, which just sucks. And all these things come together. And so, like, he has an additional level of stress associated with appearing to be immature because he's trying to, like, appear as mature as possible, like, you know, despite all his hardships. Yeah, this thing's ugly. Die, motherfucker. You die, you ugly piece of shit. Stop resisting arrest. All right.
At least once in their lifetime. I mean, we're only human. Nothing to be ashamed of. I just want to continue to make it perfectly clear that I am a healthy, growing, sane, and sound-minded adult individual. And I should continue to be treated and respected as an equal among the human population just as anybody else.
Fair enough.
An hour later, he uploaded another video in which he denies claims that Ivy is a troll.
Ivy is not a troll. She is real, she is true, and she is my sweetheart. We are going to be together in the near future, and we are going to have sex. We're going to lose our virginities to each other. It's going to be awesome. And just so you know, the previous video was also dedicated to a little girl who accidentally found the ED page. Her name was Xing Chong.
Fucking Ching Chong.
That's it.
What the hell is this?
Ivy is real. We are going to be together forever. I can feel the cosmos.
No.
Captain Long start date, April 29th, 2009.
The next day, Chris addresses the development of his comic.
I want to apologize for the delay in uploading of any new comic pages. I assure everyone in my fan base that the comic pages are being drawn, and I'll have them uploaded as soon as possible.
Okay.
And if possible, colored and retyped.
Colored?
So I thank everyone for their patience and their loyalty and whatnot. I'm about to go get my hair cut. Peace.
Later that day, the miscreants leaked Sonichu Special 3, which documented Chris and Ivy's wedding night and their first time making love. The newlyweds arrive at the Double Quick Hotel and settle in for the night in their penthouse suite, which is equipped with at least 5 complimentary lavender-scented Glade plug-in air fresheners. For the depiction of the love scene, Ivy had instructed Chris to truthfully represent his real-life penis. Hence, the penis scene in the comic was produced by Christian pressing his own penis down onto the page and tracing around it, making it disproportionately large compared with the rest of his character's body. As they begin to have sex, they transform into Chris Chan Sonichu and Princess Ivy, respectively. They thank God as they simultaneously climax. The comic concludes with the couple having a chicken dinner while drinking quick orange soda, served in wine glasses. Also on that day, Christian uploaded 2 short videos. The first, Shut Up Brain, highlighted the fact that Chris's brain remained active long after his desired bedtime.
Shut up! Shut up, brain! Shut up! Shut up, Robbie! Shut up!
Hey,
shut up!
true.
Shut up!
That's relatable, let me tell you.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
In the second video, Wake Up Brain, Chris blames his brain for his slowness of thought.
I need you to give me some thoughts and some rational thoughts for the situation that's at hand. Come on, brain, wake up.
True.
Quit falling asleep on me. You really put me in an awful situation when you fall asleep on me. Wake up. Come on, wake up.
You think that he regularly does this? Like, what do you think he regularly, like, hits himself because he can't think of the way that other people think? Like, is that, like, a normal experience for him? That's fucked up. What the fuck? It's kind of fucking insane. I mean, not in, like, well, I mean, I guess it is a little crazy, but I mean more in, like, that's just fucked up. That's sad. Jesus Christ. How often does he do that on camera? That's fucking... Dude, why does he... Like, I could understand feeling that way. I wonder if they're... Oh, I killed Ben Kenobi. Thanks. Anyway, I wonder if that has something to do with the way that their family's interpretation of, like, mental health issues. I wonder if it has to do with that.
Better wake up or I'm going to accidentally give myself amnesia one of these moments.
On April 30th, Christian had his last chat with Vanessa Hudgens. She continued to talk about lascivious topics. Chris stated that he was excited about Ivy's visit to Virginia in a few weeks' time, and also admitted to owning a fleshlight, which he received with the purchase of a sex doll. She also linked to him a gallery of photos of actress Megan Fox, who Chris mistook for Vanessa, and told her that she looked attractive. This could be explained by the possibility that Christian is afflicted with facial blindness or prosopagnosia, which is not uncommon with persons on the autism spectrum.
Maybe.
On May 1st, Christian posted a video for Ivy in which he describes the activities they will partake in together.
Hey, Ivy. I'm doing this video for you. Oh, we are going to have so much fun together when you and I are together. You know, my mommy and I, my family and I will come and meet you at the airport. And, you know, your choice, so take you to your hotel or bring you back to my house. I mean, you know, we'd be hanging around so much and sharing so many fondful memories. We'll have so much fun. Well, let's have a good time together, you know. And, you know, we can enjoy a movie in the theater or at home or watch a television rerun. Family Guy.
Okay.
And, you know, I was seeing I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together.
Yeah.
I'll do you so many... I'll do my best to pleasure you.
Obviously, girls like it a lot when you are always reminding them that you want to have sex with them, and that's one of the primary motivators for hanging out. I mean, I understand the sexual repression from Chris. I'm surprised nobody has, like... Well, that's another problem. Nobody's ever course-corrected him, like, really on this behavior. Most people are just like, yeah, this is okay, because he's never had, like, a genuine interaction. Because you'd find out by now that, like, you're not supposed to constantly be like, I want to fuck you, 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 I want to fuck you. But he hasn't figured that out, because every time he talks to a girl, it's usually somebody who's, like, trolling him, it seems. And then that they're, like, okay with that behavior. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and keep you satisfied. What's this, Ivy? Just for you. Just for you. I know a number of good positions and massages. And, you know, I know a number of places we could walk around at. You know, we can walk about the malls. We could walk about the UVA grounds, good places where there's plenty of green and sunlight, and we can watch the hermit crabs together. And, wonderful memories, so wonderful memories. We're gonna have lots of fun. And I promise I'll remain your good boy forever and for always. And my friends I've been talking to between on the internet and real life, they can vouch for me on how good a boy I have been. Being the good boy just for you, Ivy. I love you so much. I love you so much.
Nice.
Look at me smile. It's a nice smile. I ran out of details. I don't know, I guess I'll sing a song.
Christian proceeds to sing the Mary Poppins song, Jolly Holiday, with modified lyrics.
It's the jolly holiday with Ivy. The wonder that it's Ivy that I love. I love you so much, Ivy. I love you. I love you. Talk to you later, sweetheart.
Later that day, Chris made a complaint in video form to the makers of Axe body care products, Unilever.
Apparently, it has come to my attention that a bunch of people of the wrong orientation are using the Axe brand. By which I mean particularly the homosexuals. Thusly, a stereotype has been...
First of all, gay people don't use fucking Axe body spray, because Axe body spray is, like, not... It's just doesn't... It's just not true. It's for fucking kids, alright? And, like, weird fucking, like, men that think that, getting girls drunk at the bar is sexy. Alright? So gay people don't... They make fun of people who wear Axe body spray, alright? Second of all, what the fuck, Chris?
Has been made, apparently.
Based Chris.
That's so stupid. It's not. I mean, it's not true. I mean, I'm straight, and I have been using Axe for years.
That's probably why you're gay.
I'm a proud user of Axe, because originally, as it was originally intended for, and I quote, effective deodorant protection designed to seduce the ladies. And then later, when they expanded to the shower gel, they continued with that, saying, hydrate your skin.
Now this makes sense, because gay people aren't allowed to wear it because it's supposed to attract women, so why would gay guys wear it? Doesn't make any sense. Are you afraid of me? Are you afraid of me, bro? Oh, you are dead. Nice.
Even it's so pure that she'll think she's the first to touch it.
You're stuck?
And then later again in the shampoo, it says here, get girl-approved hair. Wash attractive peaks. Even though the comments,
I'm wearing Axe,
the comments found said this, as I have learned on their page on Wikipedia, I still feel that there's a big misuse and complete immoral act that the homosexuals take use of the Axe brand, which is preferred, which has been mentionally and originally oriented towards the straight people. I mean, men attract ladies.
Nice.
It means they're straight. They want to attract the ladies. They're straight.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, I think I'm out right. In any case, Axe was originally meant for and should remain only for the straight men.
True.
Who wish to attract the women.
And lesbian girls, because they also want to attract women, right? Right, Chris? You would agree with that. You don't hate lesbian girls, do you, Christopher?
It's not meant for a homosexual dude to attract another homosexual dude. Ticks me off. It really does. So, I hope that Unilever, the company who creates the Axe products, see this video on the YouTube. Also, I would like them to, I would sound like some kind of bad person if I tell them to not sell it to the homosexuals, but it should be more obvious in the package that it is meant for straight people.
Yeah.
And also, I would like to make the following statements to all homosexuals who dare use it. You homosexuals?
I'm assuming this is a sponsored message. It's probably a sponsored message.
Stay off of our apps.
He followed up with another video in which he reads out his handwritten letter addressed to the Unilever company, voicing his concerns about Axe and their reputation amongst the homosexual population.
I write this letter today with concern of hearing that the homosexual population, where the Axe body spray is often as or greater than the straight...
Fucking, you killing me in the chat. Somebody said, thank you, Chris, for explaining that to everyone taking notes now.
People, like myself. I would ask to ban sale and use of the products from the homos, but that would be retarded. Instead, I was...
Bro, are you fucking kidding me? What the... I can't, dude. I can't with this. He's allowed? Yeah, true. He has the pass. What's up, baby?
especially a
Check
number
this
of
out. What's
requests
up,
that
girl?
on the
Would you like to
package
sleep
a
with me?
statement
No?
such as designed only for
But
straight-oriented
I'm wearing
men
Axe body wash,
or
bitch.
something strongly similar. Please make this so, and please do not try to blow me off for having an opinion about the product or having an opinion about the homosexuals.
Okay.
Because I do not care much about them.
Excuse me,
Sincerely,
sir. Ma'am, I'm
Chandler,
wearing Axe
proud,
body spray. Are you
straight,
attracted to me?
Male Axe user.
No?
Inspired by Vanessa's claim
Run.
that she contributed to her own Wikipedia article herself.
Don't run. This is just a fun game, guys. I'm Mr. Girl. I love it when girls run. To me, it means that there's some kind of consent involved when you run away from me. Because I just don't understand basic human interaction, guys.
It's to register as Wikipedia user Chris Chan-Sonichu and used his own user page to write a Wikipedia article about himself. The use of this space violated Wikipedia's policy due to its explicitly private content and lack of any information pertinent to the Wikipedia project. Chris's only contribution outside of his own article was made in the entry for high-functioning autism, in which he inserted himself into a list of famous people who may have some form of
I need
autism.
to get there, bro.
His user page was promptly deleted by an administrator, under the impression that it was written by a troll.
Whoa.
However, this was proven to be not the case, as in the video dated May 3rd, Christian asks for his Wikipedia user page to be restored.
I have recently started and completed a whole bunch of truth and honesty about myself
Cool
in my very own Wikipedia page. But then recently I hear from my sweetheart who looked it up, said that apparently the test was released by the admin saying that I was not important enough. I'm going to go back on there and undo what they did, get all the honest truth about myself put back up, and also, I have the support. Also, I have contributed a lot more than they think. I mean, I have my own wide fan base for my Sonic Shoe and Rose Shoe. I have contributed a lot more to my local society than you can ever imagine. I mean, I made the good grades in the high school and in the college and whatnot. I have done a lot of good, honest volunteer work at the Pokemon Trading Card Game League before I got kicked out last June in 2008 by that George Michael Snyder.
True.
But anyway, let's keep my let's keep my Wikipedia page up and going strong because I have contributed a lot to society, a lot more than anybody can think. And also, listen to my ancestors.
I don't know if those were good contributions to society. But you certainly have contributed to society in some capacity. A lot of entertainment, I imagine. Why the fuck does this asshole keep breaking himself?
My ancestor, aunt likewise, is Anne Boleyn. So I've decided all the way back to Mary Boleyn.
Anne Boleyn?
Think about that, Wikipedia.
With a porn
Think
star?
about that. So don't take me down again. I am well worthy.
Did I do something? I don't even know if I did.
Y'all have a good day now. Peace.
Inspired by this latest turn of events, CogsDev founded the Wikipedia, an entire Wikipedia-style website created for the purpose of allowing Christian to edit it in whatever way he pleased. It was around this time that Joshua Martinez sold Christian a PlayStation Portable at an inflated price, claiming that it was equipped with special features.
Wow.
Due to this incident, Chris was finally convinced by his pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker, to talk about Joshua's actions to his parents.
Are people dying?
They decided that they would all go to the police to report Martinez's swindling scheme.
Oh yeah, they're dying.
While at the police station, Rocky attempted to have all trolls and online friends involved investigated, including Ivy, whom she considered to be a troll as well. This went against the Chandler's wishes to handle the trolling situation on their own. When Ivy found out about this, she broke up with Christian, citing his infidelity as the sole reason. He called her non-stop for 2 days after the breakup, which led to her calling Bob one last time to inform him of the situation. During the call, Bob revealed that they had been saving money to visit Ivy at Boston University, but ultimately canceled the trip when parents found out that Chris had been using their credit cards for online purchases without informing them and stealing large sums of money out of Barbara's purse.
Jesus Christ.
Bob said that because of the recent events, Barbara had threatened to kill herself. He ultimately decided that he would handle Joshua by himself due to his lack of trust for the police and his own son's thievery. As for the trolls, Bob was convinced that Megan Schroeder, whom he dubbed that cruel German girl, was behind all of the harassment.
Why?
Despite all his pleas for her to reconsider, for Chris and his family needed all the help they could get.
Why would he think that this girl is the responsible for all the trolling?
Ivy insisted that the relationship was over and cut all ties with the Chandlers. On May 5th, the video in which Chris talks about recycling semen, spanking himself, and his fecal incontinence was linked on the news oddity website, fark.com, and gained over 200,000 views in 24 hours. 3 days later, it was posted on the Awful Vision section of somethingawful.com. More and more unsuspecting viewers began to happen upon Christian's internet antics. A few days later, the hosts of The Toucher and Rich Show, a Boston area radio show on WBCN, featured some of Chris's recent videos and discussed the growing awareness of the Chris Chan lore.
Here is the deal. We got sent an email from a guy who said, look, this is the most disturbing thing I've seen in a really long time. What the F is up with this guy? He's got 1 million videos up on the internet, and he also apparently has a comic book that he draws and puts up on the internet, which is, I don't even want to get into, but if what I read is true, it's horribly disturbing.
You know, I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together.
Bro, how fucked up is this? Because, like, now we're not even in, like, internet trolling anymore. We're on actual dumb fuck radio hosts who don't understand what, like, bullying on somebody with autism means, you know?
I love you so much. I love you so much.
Oh, yeah. Make it go away. I know.
Chris was also featured on The Kevin and Bean Show on California's K-Rock FM.
I recycle my own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I recycle it.
It seems to me, I think this is a rule of thumb. Nothing that comes out of the body needs to be saved or recycled or treasured, right?
Just let it go.
This is taking recycling maybe a little too far, is what we're saying.
Later on, he was discussed on the XM Satellite radio show, Opie and Anthony.
Why? I recycle my own semen.
Wait a minute. He recycles it.
Yes.
So now, does he eat it?
I'm going to find out there, Anthony.
That he recycles
Oh,
other
shit!
Look
They had Han shoot first. This game is base as fuck.
at him.
He's toys in his room. He's a little nerdy kid with a controller.
He's
retarded?
He's definitely prematurely balding, and he's got big glasses, and he seems to be a little effeminate. Xbox controller.
Why does the Wookiee, why does Chewbacca look like a fucking emo girl?
And action figures all over the place.
Yeah.
Over his room that is obviously in his parents' house.
The man's a complete asshole.
Yeah.
Let's find out more.
On May 11th, Christian wrote an essay titled Chris Chan's Heroic Dream for Our Community, Now and in the Future. The Solution, Dating Education, in which he discussed the possible benefits of a dating education class. It was entered into the 2009 Community Support Contest, but did not win. 3 days
why
later,
isn't he winning
Christian
things
created a
anymore?
new account on ED, Chris Chan Sonichu, and made the following post on the Chris Chan Talk page on Encyclopedia Dramatica. I have learned that there was a connection between her and a state in Washington where some of you have been lurking, and that she was not found in any public records. It took me a week to recover from the crestfallen emotions, but I'm moving on with my life. Also, you'll have to catch me IRL only to troll me any further. Do you dare? Peace out, Christian Weston Chandler.
Why would you say, do you dare? You know that they're going to. Like, how many times? Like, 2 or 3 times now, they've fucking gotten you in real life. Why would you say, do you dare? Like, it's almost like you're fucking asking for it at this point. What are you, dumbass? What are you doing? Oh, my God.
On May 15th, Chris removed all videos concerning Ivy, leading Clyde Cash to publicly announce that the Chris and Ivy relationship was over. On the same day, Quickville.com was hacked, and text was edited to berate Chris for his unwillingness to finish Sonichu Issue 9.
Wow.
Over the course of the following few days, the website was further vandalized with images of Joshua Martinez and Vanessa Hudgens, and text insinuating that they had sex. The site was further altered with an insertion of a doctored photograph of Christian attending a gay pride parade. The recent burst of attention Christian had gotten was unfortunately not because of Sonichu, but rather his own unusual actions. In any case, he paid little attention to the thousands of eyes watching him, and he simply carried on with his life, undoubtedly to encounter more trolls, sweethearts, challenges, and challengers.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good way to end this episode and stream. That was, at least so far, nothing could be as bad as episode 10. That was truly horrific. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.